So I showed you this puzzle. It's a pretty simple Rubik's Cube. My nephews are so good at the big one. I mean, fast. I've got two, and my son too. He's actually got the complicated ones. And he ends up learning each of them just enough, and that's his nature. He's quite smart, and he also loses motivation to do things that don't interest him so much. So here's a better puzzle. This one I like a lot. I have had, this is my son's, I've had it for years, and I've always been fascinated with it. It's three-dimensional. And you might think that the world is like this plastic, right, with the yellow equator. Yellow, again. And that's true, maybe. But what if the world were actually the little ball inside right now, and I actually hold the key? Because I've played it enough. Liam Neeson, I thank you, sir. This is a personal thank you, because I have skills. And they're skills that I've developed over a long career of being human. And I have to say thank you to you, because you gave frustrated parents everywhere an outlet for helplessness. We were all you in one way or another watching that. So, long career of being human, what does that make me? Well, it makes me an obsessive, compulsive detective of the Atlas of all your hearts, Brene Brown. Thank you, sweetheart. You taught me how powerful it is to be vulnerable. What if I dropped this? Would you guys be afraid? Would I cause you fear? I wouldn't want to do that. So, I'm going to stop playing with this, but I can beat it and have many times. So I'm going to tell you again. Your science is supposed to be curiosity, right? We're supposed to be curious. We're supposed to use ration, which basically means to try to prove ourselves wrong. So I'll keep talking. I'll keep talking about my history. You know, is this a perspective-taking issue? Have you ever seen that meme? The guys are like 6'9". Well, perspective-taking is also history learning. So let's pretend this is life. Let's pretend this ball, this fun little bouncy ball. You know, you never see anybody play anymore. Bees play. If they're young and if they're given a toy. And I'm going to tell you about a couple of people that I played with most of my life. One of them was my mother, Joy. This was hers. If you look inside it, it's actually a pencil sharpener. And she also painted this for my son. Washed it, repainted it gold. It was her father's. It's old. I like classic things. And so did Mom. Her name was Joy. And the mustard seed that I have is hers. And the hope for the future that I have, that was my father Jim's. And I hope it wouldn't disturb you too much to learn that I have glanced his way in one gift. He ran off pretty quick. But I have seen him just the once, and it was just a glimpse, other than all the other times that are just my own mind. But the glimpse, his curly hair, there's a universe of stars in it. He got a crown, and I have seen it. Let me repeat, because I only have less than a minute on this. When my dad passed the curtain, at some point, because time is God's obedient pet, he's got a crown. His hair is a universe of stars. Things don't work the way you think they do. Not over there. But this is a message of love in the name of Christ.